What's up, Rochachos? It's your boy Tanner Wideman of BarbarianBody. Today I'm going to be telling you about the two main biggest reasons that are standing in the way of your gains. Let's get straight into it. Okay, all of these reasons I'm going to get into here are regarding the way that you are lifting. They're not going to be talking about your nutrition or anything else into that category. All I'm talking about is how you're performing your workouts. So the first category that we're going to be getting into here is your form. It has three subcategories, and the first subcategory we're getting into here is half repetitions. Half repetitions is a big problem in the gym that tends to be a cause of using way too much weight and trying to ego lift weight that the guys just typically can't use. And by using way too much weight, they're unable to get the full repetition, which prevents them from getting the full muscular stretch. And that full muscular stretch is actually what's going to be able to stimulate the most muscular hypertrophy. The solution to this is really simple. All you gotta do is drop the weight 5 to 10 pounds and do your repetitions like that. Get a full range of motion, get a nice stretch at the bottom, and then all the way back up to the top. Simple as that. All right, subcategory item number 2 is utilizing other muscle groups to help them get the weight. A great example of this is a tricep press down. When guys have to bend into the weight and utilize their shoulders to help them press the weight down, simply because, yes, again, the weight is just too heavy for them. All you gotta do to simply fix this is bring your chest upright, focus on only using your triceps, and most importantly, drop the weight about 10 to 15 pounds. Another fantastic example of this is with the bicep curls. When guys are using 10 to 15 pounds more than they can actually do with the bicep curls, they tend to have to begin using their back to help them to lift the weight. By doing this, you're taking the stimulus directly off of the muscle group that you're trying to target, and you're utilizing everything else. And the third and final subcategory under form is swinging the weight. Again, a consequence of using way too much, weight. By swinging the weight and using momentum, you're taking the stimulus directly off of the muscle group again that you are trying to target, and instead using gravity so that you can feel like you're using 20 pounds on a dumbbell fly, when in fact, you can't even do that. You need to focus and get rid of the ego for all of these things, lower the weight, and focus on being as stable and solid as you possibly can, and only utilizing the muscle group that the certain exercise you're using is meant to target. All right, category number 2, time under tension. Again, we got 3 subcategories. All right, subcategory item number 1 here is speedy and fast repetitions. Most guys are spending a time under tension with these exercises at about, 15 to 20 seconds because they're trying to get their set of 10 in as fast as they possibly can. For some reason, a lot of people correlate speed of repetitions with the amount of muscular growth they're going to be able to get. What you want to aim to do is get about 30 to 60 seconds of time under tension. This is really going to be able to stimulate a ton of muscular growth by focusing on slowing down the repetitions and then utilizing the eccentric as well. And subcategory item number 2 is actually in relation to what I just said right there, and that is not utilizing eccentrics. As you can see me doing here on the barbell squat, a lot of guys just try and drop down as fast as they possibly can so that they can focus on only doing the concentric portion. Most people have this mental belief that the only portion of weightlifting that you need to do is pushing the weight up or pulling the weight towards you and not actually slowly lowering the weight. When really this eccentric portion, or lowering the weight, or negative, it's got a lot of names here, is going to be responsible for all the micro muscle damage in the fibers. And by doing this and breaking down the muscle fiber from having all the micro damage right here, that's what's going to cause your body to go, hey, we need to rebuild this, and we're going to do this by growing the muscle mass and making it stronger, thus stimulating muscular growth. So be conscious of you not utilizing over 50% of your entire lift and focus on coming down for a nice 1 to 2 second eccentric or negative portion and slowly lowering the weight. And the third and final subcategory is simply pausing at the bottom of repetition. By doing this, you're interrupting a full time under tension of the 30 to 60 seconds. You're breaking it up into little chunks where your body's getting a lot of rest in between. Take out those rest periods, keep the muscle under tension, and keep it constantly working throughout the range of motion here. As you can see with me doing the pull-ups at the bottom, when I'm just hanging there, I might be catching my breath and I'm a little bit sore, but my muscles aren't doing anything. You can hang there all day. You want to keep yourself constantly moving throughout the entire range. So yes, obviously we can increase the time under tension. The more time under tension we can hammer out with each and every single set, the more muscular growth you're going to be able to stimulate. So there you guys go. 2 very simplistic things that you guys can begin to utilize right now. Well, actually, I guess it's just total of 6 because it has a bunch of little subcategories in there that will help you to actually grow a lot more muscle mass. Begin utilizing all these things and applying them to your workout, and I promise you, your muscular growth is really going to, take right off because of this. So there you guys go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then be sure to give your boy a like down below, and also be sure to subscribe for weekly workout tips and nutrition tips that you will not want to miss. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I'll see you in the next video.